Okay, I just had a thought, really, and I thought it'd be a good opportunity to do my speaking for the day. Get used to talking to the camera again and work on it, So, my thought, graduating school end of this year. I have two real paths to choose from, and Alex Hormozi, my role model, well, not the only role model, one of my role models, has kind of shed some light on my two paths that I can choose to do. So, obviously, really like making content, and I want to keep doing that no matter what, but I have to choose between becoming business orientated or travel orientated. Now, as I go along with the content anyway, no matter what I choose, I'm going to get better at that. Hopefully, I can build that into something where I'm making really good content, I've got a good community, and I might be able to start making a bit of money off of that. But that is in the distant future, and either way, I'm not going to make much money off that. But I can either make the content about business or travel. And that depends on what I choose to do. So if I decide to go traveling, I will spend the next couple of years going traveling with someone all by myself and finding little jobs in my spare time that I'll be able to just get by and not really save up much money, and just kind of experience the world. And I will probably get some experience from that. I'll obviously become a seasoned traveler, and I'll be able to talk about that because Alex Hormozi says this, obviously this is his, I'm paraphrasing here, but you should only make content about what you know about. So there's heaps of people doing stuff about business and SMMA and whatever, and I was going to go down that path with my finance journey, but I don't really know that much about business. I've barely started an actual business, and I can't really talk about it because I'm not an expert on it. But I can talk about life experiences and just general kind of entertainment stuff, which is what I would do if I went traveling. And I'd learn some things. I would probably get a new perspective on what I want to do with myself, and I'd grow as a person. So it's all good things that could happen, but I wouldn't make much money, and I wouldn't develop any kind of high income skills that I can use to make money in the future. Now, the second option is the business route. So that is a long grind of hard work and dedication to it. I would have to commit to a business and stick with it. I think I would go to university, study probably something business related, work become an employee somewhere to pay bills, and obviously learn about an industry. So if I chose the fitness industry, I'd become a trainer, I'd work in a gym or something like that, and I'd learn about the actual business side of things. And it would be a very slow process because I would want to do it right, but I'd start as early as possible, and I'd just grind for the next 5 years. And then hopefully after that, after putting in the reps and dedicating myself to it, eventually I would get good enough to start making content on that. So as I'm going through the grind, I make content on just doing the reps, doing the hard work. working on my editing skills, working on whatever. There would be fun times. I would be able to do a little bit of entertaining stuff, but not really. If I'm fully committed, not really. So I'd do that. Eventually, after the 5 years, I would be ready to to make business related content, and hopefully I would be seeing some success in the business area, and I'd be about 22, 23 and ready to take on the world from there. But I will miss out on all the traveling stuff and all of that. However, if I can set things up right, and if I can grind it out these next 5 years, I could be in a very good position to be traveling and living pretty comfortably on my own income from whatever business I start. And that is a very tantalizing prospect. The other option, even after those 5 years, once it's kind of up and running, I'm making enough money to do what I want. The other option is I just put my head down and I keep going, and I aim for the $10 million business, $100 million business, whatever, and I just grind it out. But I don't want to waste... Well, it's not even wasting. I don't want to live my whole life just progressing. I want to experience things. I really do want to travel at some point in my life. And it could be, there's so many maybes. I could go live in Europe for a couple years, travel, work a little bit, make new friends. I could meet new people. I could get inspired by something. I could have this $1 million idea that changes my life forever. I could get super, the channel and the content could go really well with the traveling, and I could just blow up and live my life from there as just a digital nomad. But there's always that thing of, how far do I really want to take the business side of things? How much influence do I really want to have? And it comes down really, I've had goals before, whatever, make heaps of money, be a billionaire, whatever. And that's not what interests me anymore. I think it's more about how much positive influence can I have? And there's two kind of options there. I could do the content, make it good, make it positive, not even teach, just inform and hopefully help people out and bring some happiness to people. And then obviously I'd have to sustain my lifestyle through that, which is difficult. Or I could grind, work really hard, and build an insane business that has the ability to help thousands, hundreds of thousands. And that could be, I build a business, I sell it, I set up a foundation, whatever. Or I could build the business around around a product or a service that is actually really beneficial. Or I could sell information, whatever. But I've got to make sure that I don't get greedy if I do go along that route, because it would be tempting to just give it all away and just live life without ever giving back. But yeah, that's kind of the choice at the moment. And I don't know, either choice would be exciting and fulfilling. I think if I choose to travel, I don't think I will regret it, as long as I hold my self-beliefs, my values, 7 habits, whatever, I think I'll be okay and I'll have a great time. And then same with the business. And there's always, if the business works out, there's always options to go traveling afterwards. But I don't think I can balance it completely. But yeah, that's my thoughts at the moment.